Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your favorite hauler and junk diva, and it is getting dark out here.
It is. When I set the time, there we go. When I set the time to go live, I had forgotten about the time change, so I thought, oh, it's probably going to be a short live. We're going to be on here talking until like you can't see us anymore probably, and then we'll say bye.
So let us know if you can hear us clear. We got one person in the house. That's it right now. It's Friday night. We just got done hauling and balling, and yeah, we made some good money today.
Oh, we did. We made some good money today, and we were done early, which I really like this business. You can get out the door early and you can get home early.
So we'll wait for some more people to hop in. We got Todd. What's going on?
Hi, Todd.
What's going down?
Do you see the fish I caught? Is big, huh?
And we got Kenny G in the house. What's going on? We got 14 people in the house, and we're going to talk about things that will hurt your business. So we got Cluster Duck in the house. What's going on?
Hi, and we're so glad that you're back, and your food always looks so yummy. So yummy.
So yeah, it's gonna get dark in here.
Yeah, so if we have 16 people now, but when we had one person, I said when I put our live out there for 5 o'clock, I realized after I did that it gets dark, and we'll probably be doing some of this in the dark. So
let's start off with some things that will hurt your business. First thing is not having confidence in yourself and believing in yourself. So that's something you got to have. You got to believe in yourself and have confidence.
You really do. That's going to get you so far in life. Hello, Jose.
What's going down?
And Junk Squad.
So like earlier today, JoJo asked me, is this a bid we're going to? I said, hell no, we're going to line this job in and get paid. You got to have that confidence.
Yeah, you do have to have the confidence that you're going to land it.
And something else you got to do too is be organized. If you're not organized, you're gonna miss out on a lot of money, and you're just gonna miss out on things that you're messing up on.
Yeah, you definitely need to be organized. And another thing you should do is
Bubba J.
He called and talked to Matthew earlier today, and he's excited because he's doing so good so soon. So congratulations to you.
We got Freedom Hauling in the house. What's going down?
Master Junker saying, hey, Matt and JoJo.
Yeah,
Hi.
sorry about it being dark. My light kind of sucks in the FJ. But anyways, one of the most important things I think that will hurt your business is when you post on Facebook about like politics, maybe religion, if you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, if you're against it. Me personally, I keep Facebook strictly for business. And I got a lot of realtors that follow us, so I don't want to post something about politics or about my beliefs.
You know, that is so true. And I think that when, you know, everybody has their right to feel and believe and think what they want to think, but you don't want to limit yourself business-wise, and you don't want somebody to not contact you because people, we are at a time where we're really divided. People are, they're
sensitive as hell.
They are. And sometimes they just won't go with you if they think you have a certain viewpoint or something. So I just think business is separate from personal, and don't limit yourself by doing that. So I would watch what you post on Facebook.
Yeah, watch what you post on Facebook. And another thing is having a business plan or having a poor business plan. If you don't have a business plan, or it's a poor business plan without good goals, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good plan and good goals, and just keep reaching for more and more.
And something else is people that don't show up to jobs.
That will definitely hurt you if you schedule a job and you don't show up.
So it's probably some guys that are doing it on the side, a side hustle, that aren't showing up to these jobs. We get phone calls all the time, but people are not showing up. And a lot of times it's people that need the stuff done right then because they're moving.
Yeah, you never want to be a no-show.
And you don't want to get a bad review because it can hurt you. So that's something major right there. And also, know your value. Don't be a cheap ass. I say this all the time. Know your value, because time is something you can't get back. So for us personally, I ain't leaving the house unless I'm getting $119 in my pocket. I ain't starting the vehicle up. And if the customer is going to be rude or don't want to go with the price, no big deal. My time is valuable. So make sure you know what you're worth.
Definitely. Definitely.
Were you gonna say something else?
No. No. What's the oh, lack of knowledge. You need to have knowledge in this, and if you don't just educate yourself like you are now. You watch our YouTube videos to learn more about the junk removal business, and you go to your local dump and you get your printouts and you know exactly where to take things. Do you need knowledge, good knowledge about your business?
A lot of people call us up all the time and ask questions how to do stuff, and the best advice I can give to you guys is do your homework, do your research, soak up as much game as you can off these YouTube videos, and learn from trial and error.
Yep.
Ain't no better way to learn than out in the field.
No, the more jobs you do, the better you'll get at this. And hi, G Villa.
What up, G Villa?
He said hi a few times, so I wanted to.
Rise hauling in the house. Thanks for all the videos. Right on.
Well, you're welcome.
Where's everyone from, too? Leave it in the comments right now.
Yeah, we love it when you leave your state and your city of where you're from, because people are watching from all over, and it's really exciting.
So yeah.
Really exciting.
And we got some other questions too. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We'll try to answer them.
You know what we should do before it gets too dark?
What's that?
We should show people our find of the day. We found some really cool stuff today. Africa?
Someone's from Africa right now?
Todd's
Oh.
from Africa.
Oh,
I love that.
right on. Check this out.
So,
We found this today.
Found this today, and I'm going to frame it. It is Man Walks on the Moon. Small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And that was in
69.
69. So we're going to frame that.
I just thought that was so cool, and it's in such good condition. Oh, what's up, JoJo? Hi.
We got New Jersey in the house.
Yeah.
What's going down? And also, you might not think this is worth nothing, but look up on eBay how much Mickey Mouse, the old ones. Look at this.
Old, funky-looking Mickey
It is
Mouse.
a funky-looking Walt Disney one.
I find it's crazy, but the ugliest things are worth so much money. It's interesting.
So this might go on eBay. And also
and we got old Pinocchio, and he's like
it's the old school ones too. Not super old, but old enough.
Virginia Beach.
What's going on? So how much money did you guys make today? Were you hauling and balling? Were you limping and gimping? Leave it in the comments. Just finally got my Facebook group and IG. Levi, trucking decals. That's what's up.
That's awesome. Did you say your phone is ringing, or you're waiting for your phone to ring?
Hopefully it's ringing.
I'm going to see what you're saying.
So also, you guys know the holidays are coming up. We got that hauling and balling gear. If you want to get some merch for maybe a family member, a friend, some of your employees, we got the merch. You can go down below and purchase some merch for the holidays.
Yeah, he said he wants his phone to ring. So we do have a video called How to Advertise for Free. Look it up. It's exactly called that. So if you type in how to advertise for free, you'll see a picture of me in the dump truck, and it just gives you lots of different ways to get your phone to ring that cost you nothing.
I had a couple jobs today and one large clean out. Levi.
Good.
That's what's up.
Good.
So we got 32 of you on here. Smack that like button if you love me and the JoJo. G Villa broke pocket today.
Okay, well, how to advertise for free. It's a video. It doesn't cost anything, and watch it, and maybe it will help you out.
And don't get frustrated either. When we first started, my phone wouldn't ring sometimes. I'll get nervous, but you know what? Just advertise consistent, and you'll get it.
It's slow going. It's slow going.
Junk Zombie in the house spent the day cleaning the zombie blood off the truck.
Kind of.
Is it deer season where you're at?
Did somebody said, is pulling a trailer, that's your biggest hurdle right now? I would go into an empty parking lot and just practice. Have someone with you, maybe set up some cones, learn to back up.
Marty Martinez is in the house. What up, haulers and ballers? And oh yeah, we're having the haulers ball in February.
Yep.
We're not sure with the date.
Not sure the exact date, but in February, and I'm thinking within the first 2 weeks, so before Valentine's Day.
We're going to supply all the food, everything, the drinks. So make sure you guys come on out. It's going to be in Sonoma County, probably Santa Rosa or Windsor. We're not sure yet.
So I do have a few questions that some people have asked. Oh yeah, actually I was gonna suggest that because Matthews was really good at that. If you put your hands at the bottom of the wheel, you could go in the direction. Then it's the direction you want it to go.
Oh yeah,
like the opposite if you're up here. So Vanessa Bauer, who is a new channel member, she asked, how did you pick the hours for junk removal? Did you pick 24/7 to be at the top of Google search, or do you guys really work that many hours?
We are open 24/7, and the reason why, just in case that big job comes in, we don't work 24/7, but we'll answer the phone and line the job up and lock it in. So we say we're open 24/7 on Google My Business, but we're really not. And someone said there better not be King Cobras there. That's a beer. No, we're going to drink Steel Reserve and OE. Don't trip.
No, he's like, that's what he drinks.
Oh, is it?
He's putting in his order already.
We'll get you some Four Locos. Would love to go, but the gun laws keep me from going out to be ready all the time for the zombies.
Zombie apocalypse. That's great. Okay, yeah, you want to be ready for that big job. If somebody is calling like it really late at night, they have a really big job, they're gonna call the person that says they're open. So that's why we did it.
So Cluster Duck says he's gonna fly out. It's gonna be awesome to meet him too.
It's gonna be so cool meeting so many of you. It's gonna be awesome and amazing. Jambino says, what size was the original trailer you first purchased?
So the first trailer we purchased was a 10x5 utility trailer.
Yep.
And that's the first one we purchased.
Oh, how did you get your first customer?
How did I get my first customer? It was off of Craigslist, a $5 ad. I went there, did the job. I filled up the back of my truck. I undercharged. I didn't know, but I was happy to make $100. So yeah.
Yeah. Christian Powers asked that question. Hi, JoJo and Matt. Scarlett, hi.
What's going on? It is dark in here. It's hard to see.
It is. When we schedule this again, we will make it for 4 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. Let's see. Cirillo, I hope I got your name right. He wants to know, do you have contracts or agreements that you make customers sign?
That's only on big jobs where I'm signing something, but when it's like a garage clean out or one load, not really. 2 loads, not really. We just go there, do the job, and get paid when job is complete. Cody L, how about the other investments?
What do you mean by other investments?
I'm not sure what you meant by that.
Because, when we first started out, we just had a truck. And Matthew was working another job. So we just took the money that he was making doing junk removal and just kept reinvesting it back into the business. So we went from just a truck to a truck and utility trailer to a bigger truck and a dump trailer to a dump truck. So
it's all about reinvesting in your business.
Those are the investments we did.
Oh yeah, a push button's awesome. Get something with a push button when you can. On-call dumpster has got dark fast in there. Oh yeah, it did. We at the club right now.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
But anyways, yeah, so those are some things that will hurt your business. Not having confidence and not believing in yourself, being unorganized.
Oh, other forms of investments. So we have a little bit of money in like cryptocurrency, and we bought a house, so that's real estate.
And then we got money in YouTube. We got an account over there with that. We got some other accounts with some sponsors that we had that are putting money in there. So we got money. Yeah. We got money coming in from different directions.
Yep. And I think the next thing we would do is maybe some rental property that we can rent out.
So we're gonna wait a little bit for maybe the market to crash. Who knows?
Something.
And buy like a little condo or something like that and rent it out and then make our money work for ourselves.
How do you bid the small jobs?
I just show up, look at the pile, and just hit the customer with the price.
Yeah, and once again, we do have a video. It's a 2-part series called How to Price Junk Removal.
So when it comes to small jobs, I always let the customer know, hey, I got a minimum pickup of $119. So I ain't leaving the house unless I'm making $119. And it all depends on how far I gotta travel. So that price might bump up a little bit if I gotta travel a little bit farther. So small jobs are easy. I just go by cubic yard.
Yeah. Yeah, so how to price junk removal, it will help you with, you know, we don't give like exactly what we price because that's really not that helpful for you if you live in like Alabama or New York or Tennessee.
When it comes to pricing, it's like this. We got a full load price, which has some wiggle room, because sometimes the stuff we got to go fetch it, so we might charge an extra $100 on top of the full load price.
Yeah.
It's different if it's a garage clean out. We can pull right up to it. So that might be a little bit cheaper than the ones we gotta go fetch. Or maybe ones that are heavier, we charge more money, or it's farther out. There's so many different things that go with pricing.
And he also had a follow-up question, which was over the phone. So we don't give an exact price over the phone because, number one, pictures are very misleading. They're really misleading. And there's a bit of advice right there, is when you ask people to send pictures, ask them to send pictures at different angles. And sometimes it's also really good if it's going to be like a big pile, if they could put a garbage can or something to reference the size, because it's so hard to tell exactly how big a pile is from a picture.
And customers are kind of sneaky too. They'll try to make it look small. We always say around about this price.
Yeah.
It'll be around this price.
Because you never know under the pile, like you're not there to physically look. And sometimes it doesn't look that big, but then it's in a hole. We've showed up where the pile was actually in a hole, and it was like 2 to 3 feet deeper than we thought it was going to be. And then sometimes there's bags of like brick or concrete or just
heavy stuff. So the best way to save your ass is say around this price. It'll be around $4.59. I always put the 5 and the 9 in there, or the 9. Just say around this price.
And if they want to know why you can't give an exact price, it's very hard to tell in pictures. I'll have to be there, but it's going to be between this and that, most likely, or about here.
You always want some wiggle room.
Definitely want wiggle room, and always be on, like, nothing beats honesty with your customers. So, you know, you can always tell them. And then if you get there and it's like more than a load, then you could say, hey, this is my full load price. This might be more than a full load. I'll see how much I can get in there. And, you know, always, we like to always agree on a price before we start.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So is there any questions in there, JoJo, we got to answer or what?
There was,
And I actually want to give a shout out to Junk Gods. He left a post on his Facebook page.
He did. It
Junk
was so
Gods,
nice.
I'm not sure where he's from, but he left a comment saying that we changed his life.
Yes.
And that he's out there killing the game right now. And yeah, we just want to give you a shout out. We're happy you're out there doing it, making that money and getting that freedom.
And thank you so much for posting something so nice about us like that.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
So,
Did you say that already?
Yeah.
Okay. So some need to come out to Michigan and go hauling and balling with me.
Hauling and balling for a day.
My daughter went to Michigan and loved it. She lived there for a year.
Do you guys ever start with just a pickup truck without a trailer?
Yes, we did.
That's how we started, with just a pickup truck. A 2002 long bed Toyota Tundra. Do you ever estimate, what did it say? It disappeared.
In another vehicle?
She's gonna hop on the phone. It's kind of dark in here. It makes it kind of difficult, and our light kind of sucks, JoJo. We were not prepared tonight, so bear with us.
Rudy says we were his mentors. How sweet is that? Thank you.
Right on. So some people you guys can hit up when it slows down is storage units,
Oh, yeah.
property managers,
Yep.
organizers, people that do staging. You can do jobs for customers and ask them if you can put your sign in their front yard for maybe like a month or 2 months, then go back over there and swing around and grab it later on. And always pass out them business cards like candy. Always network.
Yeah, always network. Every person you meet is an opportunity to network.
And when you go to the coffee shop and there's that little board thing, thumbtack one of your business cards or a couple of them up in there.
Yep.
Always pass out the business cards and leave them around everywhere.
Yeah, and somebody asked if we scrap metal.
Unfortunately, we don't scrap that much metal because our time is very valuable, and out here in California, unless we got a full load of metal, we'll go scrap it. Other than that, we gotta get to the next job. Unless it's copper or brass, then we will scrap it. I got a bunch of, I'm not saying where it's located at, but we got some copper.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we find ourselves scrapping more metal lately because we live right next to the place now. But you know, before it was it was kind of not close to where we were. We would have to travel. It wasn't really beneficial, and it didn't really pay us as much as, you know, just clearing things out and going to the next job.
So really, we donate it most of the time.
Yeah, we recycle metal, but we don't always get paid for it.
Yeah. So we have 46 of you guys in the house. Hit that like button if you guys like me and the JoJo. Do you always go on estimates in your dump truck? Yes, I always show up with my dump truck because you want to look professional, you want to show up, and I might want to show the customer how big of a truck we have that I'm giving them a full load price. So showing up in uniform and in your dump truck,
It sells itself.
it sells itself.
It really, really does sell itself.
Don't show up in a Honda. Don't show up in your Mercedes. Don't show up in your out of uniform.
Yeah, we actually had somebody call us, and he was wondering why he was never landing jobs.
And what he was doing was showing up in his personal vehicle
With regular clothes.
with regular clothes, bidding these jobs, thinking he had the jobs locked in, and then he never locked them in. So you want to look professional and show up.
So we have, oh, that was so nice, Levi. He says his business model is built from us. And that's awesome. And he had a really big meeting with the owner of City Shore Realty. And he has 37 realtors under him. So that's going to be a great,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sending you great vibes on that. And I hope that all works really good with that.
This is trash talk in the dark, JoJo.
Roy Murphy says, how do you deal with customers that don't pay? We've never really had that problem.
No, we always take payment once job is complete, and knock on wood, we never had that issue. I know a lot of guys, they won't take checks because checks bounce sometimes. We take them, but we never been burnt yet.
So Clustered X has great advice, and I'm going to share it. He says he leaves business cards every single time he goes to the gas station, because if he's going to have to pay out the ass, he's going to advertise.
I love it. Hell yeah.
That is great.
And you can go on Vistaprint and get them for like, what, 30, 40 bucks for 500? Just pass them out. Get your name out there. I really hope so.
So Cody says, are customers okay with you working in the dark with limited daylight hours? I'll be doing this part-time. We haven't done that many jobs in the dark, but we've, done it before. I guess now with the time change, people don't get off work till 5, and if they need you to come after work, you're going to do some work in the dark, and I don't know why a customer would mind that.
Yeah, sometimes you might have to work in the dark. We don't do that many jobs unless it's like an emergency call or the person can't get off, or they work 7 days a week and they can't get off. So that's the only time we really work in the dark, unless it's a house cleanup. But really, we're off work by around 2 to 3 o'clock every day.
Oh, so Freedom says gas is crazy expensive to drive his truck all the way to a job to have them say no. So actually, if we get a phone call and it's like 30 miles away, or if
like I just had a phone call today from a guy from Sonoma. Sonoma is about what, 30 minutes, 30 minutes away.
Now since we moved. Yeah, it's far.
And I told the customer like this. I said, hey, can you please send some pictures at different angles, and I can give you a ballpark price. We ain't gonna travel all the way out there. We're not hurting for work, which is a good thing. But whenever the job's farther out, I always have them send pictures. Or if I feel like the customer's gonna waste my time, I always have them send pictures.
You know, you could tell the customers that might waste your time, because they'll say their stuff is really, really good, or they would do it themselves, but
I got a trailer by.
or
Go
yeah,
ahead.
or you could just put this with your other load. It's not much, so you can put it with your other stuff.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You all there's that thing that when you've done this for a while, you're like, oh.
How about you know what? You can send some pictures. Let's see what you got. Mickey looking drunk back there. Laugh out loud. He kind of is. That's that old school find of the day.
Marty says, how many business cards do we pass out at a time? Well, if it's just an individual asking for a card, I'll give them one. If it's somebody that says, oh, I'd like to refer you to some people, then, that's when I would do the 3 to 5. So just, it's how many contacts do they have? That's what that's about. If it's at a real estate place, then it's pretty much, like how many realtors do they have working for them? You would pass out a whole lot more. Or you do the bowl of candy. You actually save more when you do that, because when we were first going, we were putting one in every single box. And I like the candy idea where you have a candy bowl and then you put some of your cards around, because really then the only people that are going to take the card are people that know they're going to use your service, or it sounds interesting, or they got an idea or a plan to probably call you. I think it's less wasteful that way.
We got LV in the house, junk removal. What's going on? And to keep it real with you guys, we haven't had to really advertise that much no more. We got so many repeat customers and loyal customers that call us up all the time, and a bunch of realtors, property managers, contractors, that we stay busy out here, not really advertising as much as we used to when we first started out. So when you first start out, you want to be consistent, advertise every single day. I don't care if you're in the dump line, post an ad on Facebook.
He does it when he wakes up in the morning and has his coffee. It's the first thing he does, even before he works.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time, but lately we haven't had to do it that much at all.
So we have Steve Sommer, and I have to share this because I've not ever heard a story quite like this. It says, tornado trash out. He had to pick up a dead horse off a farm today, and he was wondering... and he had to hire like 2 other people to help him do that. Have we ever had to do something like that before?
Never had to.
No. We've come across like dead animals and stuff and cleaning up old sheds and stuff, but nothing like that.
And sex dolls, to keep it real, inside of a brown bag. Oh my goodness. But never a dead horse.
Yeah. On Call Dumpster says, it got dark in there really fast.
Yeah, JoJo forgot that it gets dark over here.
Yes.
Super early.
So we won't do a live at 5 anymore.
So if you guys have any questions, shoot them right now. And we got 41 people in the house. We love all you guys, for real. But anyways, so the Haulers ball's gonna be in February. If you guys are thinking about going, let us know, and we'll have the date soon, exact date.
Yeah. We are not an LLC. Somebody asked that. They said, which company did you use to get your LLC? We're not. We started this sole proprietor, and that isn't something like you have to go out and do. You should talk to a CPA, because he'll look at you, yourself, and your situation and stuff. And
LV, junk and hauling, man. You blessed us again.
Yeah, that's so nice of you. I was looking to see if you had a question, because we always give priority to the people that do a super chat and ask a question. It's so helpful because your question stays up there for a really long time. Thank you so much.
We see you out there killing it, killing the game out there in Las Vegas.
Yep. LLC. So now that because if you have no assets whatsoever and you're just starting junk removal, it costs money to be an LLC, and you don't need to do that right out the gate. You could just do this sole proprietor. But once you have assets, and things like if you did an accident or something and somebody went to sue you, if you're not an LLC or an S corp, you're not separated from your business, So you can be sued and they can like kind of take everything you own. But you know, so an LLC or an S corp kind of separates your business as a separate entity from you. So you know, it depends if you own your own home and if you have assets. So you would ask a CPA, what is the best route for you?
And remember, when we started this business, we had nothing. We're in an apartment. We had nothing at all.
So we're gonna do the paperwork to become an S corp because now we have things to lose.
So someone asked, is Angie's List worth it? I would say no. But if you want to try it. But we've never done it. I heard nothing but bad things about it. We do everything organic. So we never paid for Google ads. We never paid nothing.
Yeah, and you know, we're not against Google ads. We're not saying that. We're not against it at all. When we started this, we just made sure we did all the free platforms. Thank you, Jonesin for Junk. Thank you very much. We appreciate that so much. I lose my train of thought.
She lost her train of thought.
When we get money, I lose my train of thought. What was I saying?
Something about I don't know. I forgot. But we appreciate the $4.99 and $50. That's $54.99. I can take the JoJo out to eat now. No more Mickey D's, JoJo. Yeah.
Would you guys recommend financing an Isuzu after a year of successful junk removal?
As long as your phone's ringing and you get the jobs coming in to make those payments, yeah, I would. Definitely.
Oh, that's what I was saying, because we were talking about Angie's List. We made sure before we started the junk removal business that we were on a Google My Business, Yelp. We had a website, and that was before like he even had the money for his truck. He was saving for his truck. We just wanted to make sure we looked really, really established. So we used really good keywords and SEO in our website. We were getting reviews, having, you know, friends give you reviews and stuff to try to get you up there. And so when we first started, I remember it was like the first 6 months we started, I was at a job and somebody said, oh, how long have you guys been doing this? And I was like, oh, and it's like 5 or 6 months. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, I thought you guys were well established. You had so many like nice reviews and good Yelp and stuff. And so it meant something. So I would really suggest that you try all of that first in your business cards and go into the realtors, do all the footwork, see if you can get your phone to ring that way. And if you can't, then, you know, give Google Ads a shot and stuff. But we never had to do that.
And I'm not going to lie, I'd get phone calls to cut up a boat, cut up a trailer. I had no idea how to even do it. But you know what? I tackled those jobs. I looked up on YouTube how to do it after they called me up. And I was like, we got to figure this out. How do we cut up a hot tub? How do we cut up a boat? How do we do this? So
you can learn anything you want on YouTube. You can learn to play a guitar.
So you got to fake it till you make it. I mean, we had nothing when we started this business, and it's really blessed us. So get out there and make it happen, guys.
Hi, Jose Rodriguez. He says, what's up?
What's going down?
Kenny G says you just have to know how to use the system on Angie's List. But there are so many platforms you can be on that don't cost anything. There's Nextdoor. Nextdoor is good. Nextdoor is really good because it gives you jobs next door. You don't have much traveling time.
YouTube too. We just had a lady hit me up, a repeat customer. She was actually watching our videos and said she has a job for us. So YouTube helps you out a lot too. Someone said Yelp sucks. It does suck, but out here in California, it works for a lot of guys out here that pay for it. Us personally, we don't pay for it. It's still, I mean, we get jobs off it. Yeah. So, I mean,
we get jobs.
The only bad thing about it is it erases your reviews.
Yeah, when I send people, when we send people a link to leave a review, we do that for Google My Business. It's a Google review. It's not Yelp. Yelp will delete what they want to delete because they get mad at you because you won't pay.
Because you won't pay.
They say that they don't do that. They say it's their algorithm, but their algorithm happens to delete your reviews if you don't pay.
And that's real.
Let's see.
So JoJo said we won't be on here that long. Look at us. We've been on here for 34 minutes, JoJo.
It's really fun talking to you guys, even if we're in the dark. And I want to do it more often. We're definitely not going to do it in the dark again. Really sorry about that. Know your worth. Don't haul cheap. Yes, that's right. So many people will call and they'll ask us, how much more do you charge if there's stairs? How much more do you charge if it's in the backyard? How much? And really, that isn't really an answer. I mean, what is your time worth? What is it worth? Are the flights of stairs makes the job more difficult? How more difficult does it make it? What, just kind of charge a little bit more?
I'm gonna tell you like this: once you got some money in the bank and you're not desperate for jobs, you'll start making more money because you'll hit that customer with confidence with that price, and you won't hesitate because you won't be desperate to get that job. When you first start out, you'll be desperate to get that job. You want that job. You'll second guess yourself. So once you got a fat cushion in the bank, you'll be more comfortable with your prices where you can charge more money, and you won't hesitate to hit them with that price. There's guys out here in our area right now that charge $200 less than what we charge, which is crazy, and they got a bigger dump truck. So it's all about really the hustle, about not being desperate for jobs. I'd rather do quality jobs and get paid good money from high-paying customers than do a bunch of cheap jobs and deal with cheap people.
Yeah.
Because cheap people always want the most. They're like, can you take this too? Can you do this? Can you do that? Do this?
Yeah.
I want them quality customers.
Freedom wants to know what's the most disgusting job we've ever done.
The most disgusting. Oh shit, we had one a couple days ago. We got a video coming out. It's called 16 needles, 3 piles of crap, and 1 counterfeit $100 bill.
It's really bad when you have to stop and think. No, that was not. No, this one was worse than that. No, this one was really, because we had so many bad ones. I remember our first bad one. I found my first crack pipe, didn't know what that was. I was pretty sure, I was like, is this what I think it is?
I said, Jojo, put that down.
I've never seen one before. And under the sink, I shit you not, was cat shit for 10 years. Their cat was going under the sink to use... there wasn't a litter box, but that's where the cat shit for about probably 10 years.
And keep in mind, this house was horrible. It's like the worst house I've ever seen. Oh my goodness.
It was one of those where people
squatting, smoking
and
dope,
drugs and stuff. And so obviously that's not going to be a clean environment, but it was just really nasty. But we cleaned up behind CVS. We go pretty regularly. If you watch our videos, you've seen us there quite often.
And 3 days ago, there was 16 needles, 3 piles of shit, and 1 counterfeit $100 bill.
And actually, our videos going to be titled that. So there's your inside scoop for our next video.
It was bad, trust me.
Yeah, it was bad. It's sad that people are living like that.
And also, some of the worst jobs are the ones where people don't empty their refrigerators, and they're just nasty, filthy, just old ass food in there. What we do is we'll just duct tape that thing sealed.
Steven Robles says, oh hell, he thought it was just a video. He didn't know we were live. So hi, Steven.
What's going on, Steven?
We're live in the dark.
Get your popcorn and soda out. We're chilling.
We're in the dark. I'm really sorry. It's my, after I should have known. As soon as I posted, I was like, oh, 5 o'clock. I almost took it down and changed it, but I didn't. I kept it flowing. Let's see. It looks like we have another question.
So hopefully everyone's staying busy out there, getting their grind on, and saving your money, putting your money away. Because in the springtime and in the fall time, that money's going to be coming in. So tuck it away for the slow season. Illegal dumping helps my rate. Oh, yeah.
Mission First Junk Removal and Window Cleaning says he had a job where all the furniture was completely soaked with cat pee, like yellow foam and everything.
Oh, you better hit him with that price. That's horrible.
I can't believe people. I wouldn't keep my cat.
It's crazy how sometimes you show up to a job and it's just so disgusting the way the people live. There's roaches or people that are older. Like
thick mounds of dog hair, like they hadn't vacuumed their dog hair in 10 years.
Or there's older people living there and they pass away and their kids never checked on them, and the way they were living was just horrible.
And then Mike says he's glad he finally caught us live. Your first live of ours, and we're in the dark.
We in the dark.
Even like really see us.
But hey, what's going on?
Yeah, but we can talk. This is fine. I got a new I got glasses finally, prescription glasses, but they're not
So now she can finally see how ugly I really am.
no, they need to fix it because it's still like kind of blurry. It only comes in clear if I like put it in a certain spot.
I'll walk around the house in my boxers and be like, baby, how sexy am I?
Oops, I don't know. Let me put my
Like
glasses on.
I look
Oh,
good,
she's
huh?
sexy.
Oh, yeah. Baggies hauling in the house. What's going down? Had bags of old milk and cottage cheese and everything. It disappeared. But anyways, old trash, old funky, nasty stuff out of the refrigerator is the worst.
Oh yeah, he says he had bags of old milk, cottage cheese, everything in the fridge. He had rats running out of the pile.
Oh, wow.
Oh gosh. Oh, actually, we haven't put that video out yet, huh?
No, I got some subscribers actually texting me right now.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions.
One of our next videos, I start off in the dumpster and I got sick because the dumpster stunk really bad.
Oh my goodness, it was bad.
It was bad.
She was JoJo, the dumpster diva, for
was
real
like,
that day.
You'll see, it's all on film.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, awesome. Let's see.
So shoot the questions, hit that like button. We'll be on here for another 5 minutes. Freedom, what did you guys do with the car in that disappeared?
Oh, he did that. He retracted it, so maybe he's rewriting it.
Oh, okay.
Craziest thing we ever found, it was the sex doll.
That was the weirdest thing ever.
That was the craziest thing because it was wrapped up like a dead body. It felt super eerie, and it was just not cool.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. But I mean, we found pounds of weed, jewelry, guns, all kinds of stuff, really.
We're going to shout out to Move It, Hauling and Junk Removal. We're going to shout out hi to his son, Raylan, because he's only 4 years old and he watches us.
What up, Raylan? How you doing, buddy? What up?
That's so adorable. He watches it with you, and he's watching it right now. Hi, Raylan.
What's going down?
He's loving that. Let's see, how to clean out a whole freezer full of got meat. So I don't know what you're asking there.
So I think we're gonna get off here. Any more questions, JoJo? You want to answer any more or what?
When the house is full of roaches, do you do the job or tell them to get
bomb
an
it first?
exterminator first? Well, often you don't know right away until you start like digging in there and cleaning out that there's stuff like that. So we would just charge more. And you know, you make sure you don't bring anything home. Don't bring anything home no matter how much you want it when it's even if it's unopened. If it's in an a house like that, you just don't bring anything home.
You can also have them bomb it ahead of time too.
You could have them bomb it, but I know like if you're removing like bed bugs, we'll go get one of those plastic mattress covers from somewhere. They're plastic. You can get them from like storage unit places or U-Hauls, and you know, put your hair up, and the clothes, you just take them off, and you don't even go into the house. You just have to be really careful with jobs like that.
So I think that's about it, guys. You ready, JoJo, or what?
Yeah, but somebody else wants us to say hi. It's really cute, so I have to do that. It is Fune's Legend. He says, hi, I love your channel. Can you say hi to Lucas and Sophia, my kids, who are watching with me? Please keep up the good work.
What up,
hi,
Lucas?
Lucas and
Sophia.
Sophia. That's Kai.
What's going on?
In the car. You guys.
So leave in the comments if you guys are coming to the Haulers Ball, and we'll check all the comments later on. You ready?
Actually, this is just, we're gonna end with this because we actually just recently did a video that kind of talks about this. So it is Mike Pyro97 is asking, do you offer other services besides junk removal? We don't personally, but he says he's going to start offering like home winterization.
A lot of people offer gutter cleaning, pressure washing. If you're in an area where it snows, they do snow plowing.
Yeah, so
You
it's
can
really
do-
smart.
Yeah,
It's really smart.
Definitely, if it slows down in your area, I would definitely do it. Out here
Yeah.
in California, we're pretty lucky. It don't slow down. So hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, smash that like button. And yeah.
Jose Rodriguez, we talked about that earlier. It's in February. It's going to be sometime within the first 2 weeks of February. We haven't set the exact date, but the Hollers Ball is going to occur
In February.
In
We'll have the
February.
date soon. We want to see a bunch of you guys there.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, smash that like button and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to welcome our new channel members.
I keep trying to get off here and then JoJo keeps staying on here.
So we have some new channel members, and hopefully you're really liking those videos. We had one that showed you how to do SEO. We had another one that showed you step by step how to get realtors on your team. We have another one of how to post on Facebook, how to be seen more on Google. And we want to say welcome to JC, Jose Alvarez, Sierra Collins, Best Coast Hauling, Vanessa Bauer, and Mike Ferguson. They're our newest channel members.
And we love the support. We love all you guys.
Bye.